Oh my god, Soul with Mitchell Lamar? That is just like my favorite podcast in the world.
Soul with Mitchell Lamar? I mean, that guy saved my marriage. Freeze! You're not gonna leave here with all the jewelry. Not on my watch. I'm Mitchell Lamar.
Hello! Welcome back, listeners. It is your host, Mitchell Lamar. Your beautiful, sensual sounding host. He has a voice that can just melt the most stubborn person in the world just with one consonant. I am back and I am excited because this is the first chapter of the new beginning, okay? I'm really excited because here we're going to deep dive into some advice that has been called in over the past week. Will the advice be gut? Who knows? But that's what makes it so exciting. We had a few calls over the past week, and they're all right. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had better ones, but these will do. Okay. I'm thankful, but okay. We need some real issues here. Okay. But anyways, if you want to call in, the number is 802-505-SOUL. Leave a question, a comment, concern, and you will be in a drawing for a $50 giveaway, a monthly $50 giveaway. Yeah. So let's get started here. Wait, let's talk about the week. You know what I'm saying? Or should we go into... Sorry, I just dissociated. My mind, it literally escaped from my brain. You know what I'm saying? I literally was like falling down a pit, it's like an endless pit of just I'm thinking of waffles. It's an endless pit of waffles that I was just falling down into because I just had some breakfast and it was yummy, 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 yummy. Let's get into the questions. We have a first question from... Should I say the names? We have caller one. We have caller one here. I'm really excited to see what they say, what they want for me to answer here. I am no expert, okay? But I think I do have a unique point of view where I can answer these questions to the worst of my ability.
I love you. Question. Tell me how you met your boyfriend and or what relationship advice you would give to the singles out there looking for love. Oh, this is Jennifer Brofer. Okay, bye.
Hello. I love you. Thanks for calling in with your gracious, gorgeous voice. You were asking how I met my boyfriend. I met my boyfriend. It was a quiet Christmas time feel, the lights, all the lights were red and green everywhere. Christmas trees abound. It was just a magical, aura, that was blanketed across Los Angeles. And how I met the day of is that I had a show. Yes, during COVID, but it was socially distanced, okay? And yes, it was enclosed, but it was socially distanced. It was safe, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know who any of these people were. If I remember correctly, none of us were tested. None of us were tested, but I trust my friends, you know what I'm saying, to go into this warehouse that's closed off, no windows. And I went down, because I was like, I want to perform. This is the time to give people laughter. COVID, who? Okay, so how do we meet? Sorry, I get on tangents sometimes. Well, what happened is I met this Lebanese boy. Should I call you a boy or a man? I met he was in a Lady Magdalene costume. Honestly, I dismissed him when I first met him because I don't really date people who wear green and red. But I had to give this one a chance because he was very cute. You should see his eyebrows. They arch like the McDonald's sign. He's really cute, But anyways, at this show was one of the cameramen. He helmed the production, as you will. He's the guy in the Lady Magdalene, But I didn't think anything of anyone really here. Honestly, I'll be honest. Let me stop. No, I was just so in my head, just thinking about the material, thinking about COVID, thinking about life, Christmas. So much is going on, so I'm kind of quiet. I go upstage, do my thing, get off stage, the comedy show ends, and then now it's time to have a little party, have a little rave, have a little shindig, chit chat. So we're getting to chit chatting, and then it's time to go dance. And then when I look to my right, I see some eyes meet me, and it is the eyes of a Lebanese man. How did I know he was Lebanese? I didn't know. I just felt that energy, you know what I'm saying? He kept staring as we kept dancing to one of those 90s kind of tracks, you've got to show me love, kind of that thing. And then we locked eyes. And I was like, wait, this guy's staring at me a little too long. I'm getting uncomfortable. Let me go ask him what he's up to. So I go up to him and I'm like, sir, I think you're cute. I tell that to people that always look at me uncomfortably because I'm not used to it. So I go up to him like, whoa, you're cute. And he's like, you're cute. And then we just kissed. And it was like magic. It was like we were almost at a rave and strobe lights were going off and music was loud and dancing. Everyone was cheering on. People were in costumes, Christmas costumes. Someone was in the Grinch. Another was in drag. It was just a smorgasbord of just freedom out in this warehouse. And I think there is something beautiful in that moment. It felt like an electricity just surged through. Okay, the power did go out, so maybe we did lose power for about 12 minutes. And that's when we started chatting. We started having fun. We started getting to know each other and then just hanging out the rest of the party. So what I suggest for people out there that are looking for love, looking for a companionship, don't go looking for it. I'm getting real now. It's kind of weird. So I'm going to go to the next question. Yo, Daft Punk split up. That sucks. I miss the duo. I miss the dance songs. I miss the moves. and Mr. Talent behind the robot heads. They were tight, doing DJs on the spins and the volumes. It was sick. I love to move to the beat one more time. I love to move to the beat one more time. Love the robot rock. Harder, better, faster, stronger. I miss the robots. They split up. That punk split up. That sucks.
Oh my God, this is hilarious. It's Brennan. All right, question to the podcast. What do you think of nipples? What do you think about nipples? Do you need them? Do you not need them? What do you do with them? Nipples. Do you have a nipple preference? Big nipples, small nipples? All right, let me know.
What the fuck is this question? You calling in here and asking about nipples? Are you insane? But to answer your question, what do I think about nipples? I think nipples are probably like the most important body part that is on the human body, okay? More important than, the eyes, any of the senses, you know what I'm saying? These two things, they give us life. They give us milk in order to thrive as human beings, as babies when we get older. And not only that, but they also supply sensation that gives you love and warmth and pleasure. That's like two benefits in one. That's like 2-in-1 discount that the universe gave to you. I think that's amazing. The belly button, what does that have? That does nothing for the body except shows that the doctor knew how to cut, knows how to use scissors. Appendix, bye, Felicia. What can you do besides be a conversation piece? But nipples, they're fun to look at. It's like looking at a Picasso painting. They're fun to put in your mouth like food, or don't chew on them too hard unless you know that person is right for that vibe. They're fun to hang off of if you like to go rock climbing. Right? I've never been rock climbing, but I think the boob is a part of the rock climbing, because you can also, there's so much purpose. They're multi-purpose. They have more purpose. They know how to multitask better than I do. You know what I'm saying? Like if a titty had a resume, one of the qualifications or whatever they would put on a resume would be multitasker. Do you put multitasking on a resume? Do you? Is that too generic? Is it too specific? I don't know, but a titty would put multitasker on its resume. Can you work this Wednesday starting? $5.95 an hour. That's how much I started when I started working. Wow, that just came into my head. But anyway, back to nipples. Nipples are important. They are the president of the body. Next question.
Hi, I don't know if I'm supposed to say my name or not, but I guess my question is, I am a young lady with a job, a car, everything going for myself, but I keep getting ghosted. So am I crazy? Is there something that I need to be aware of? Does my breath stink? Is there something that I just need to, how do we figure this out? How do I figure out why I keep getting ghosted? If you can answer that for me, that would be so great. Thank you.
Okay, so the question is, why do you keep getting ghosted? Now, I can tell by the voice that it is the breath, okay? Are you eating sardines? Or are you brushing your teeth? Which one do you do in the morning? I used to get ghosted all the time, and it was because of my breath. The breath is like, it's like the first impression of the soul, okay? So we got to keep it in check. People who get ghosted, it is because of the breath, but maybe it's also because it's of your voicemail. Is your voicemail great? Does your voicemail brush its teeth? How is the breath of your voicemail? We need to know these things. I need more information to figure out what is going on there, okay? Are you getting ghosted? That means someone leaves within the middle of a conversation. Are you being interesting? Are you interesting enough? Who are you? Are you putting things out there that make people want to gravitate and magnate to you? Magnate is a word that I just made up. Getting ghosted. Did they die? Did you kill them? I also used to ghost. I think it was like a hobby of mine to ghost. So whenever I ghosted someone, it was always because they weren't giving it up. They weren't giving it up in the first 3 days. And if they weren't giving it up in the first 3 days, then I had to move on. I had to block. I had to BLOCK block. I also used to ghost. I used to ghost back in my prime days, but I'm now settled down. But in my ghosting days, I always ghosted for the slightest typo. It was everyone I knew who also ghosted. It was because of typos. The reason people ghost is because of misspellings when you're trying to get some tail. This world is going downhill. So you can't have any mistakes when you're trying to boo up. Not in 2021, honey. Not in these times. Ghosting, I'm telling you, if you don't want to get ghosted, make sure you're doing the mostest with your typostis. Yes, let's go on a date this Wednesday. That deserves an exclamation mark. If there's a comma and that's it, honey, ghosted. Proofread your text. If you have to get an editor, if you have to hire an editor to read your text before you send it to maybe the love of your life, you are doing it correctly. I know a few people that sell their services for $300 an hour. And look at me now. I am in a relationship. Next.
I'm going to need more than $50 for this hot tip.
Oh! Excuse me, but I'm giving away $50. I'm giving away more than other people in this world, and you are just going to come up here and roast my podcast? Who the fuck? You sound like you shop at a farmer's market. You sound like you sew hand baskets outside of a church. You sound like you drive an old Lincoln. Who are you? You sound like you wear like the biggest church hats in the most inappropriate times, like wearing one at a Chuck E. Cheese. You sound like a grandma who is trying to who's trying to catch up to like technology, but like you're like still on MySpace while we're all up here on like our TikToks and doing our dances while you're still trying to figure out how to post an argument. But you're like on social media that's like outdated. Got him. Bitch! Who are you? Get off my podcast! I'm not putting you in the drawing. You're not getting any money! Who the fuck are you? Leave us alone. I'm helping people here. I'm giving you. Next question.
Oh, hello, Mitchell. Long time viewer, first time caller here. Anyways, at work on our Zoom displays, I'm starting to get some peer pressure from my colleagues because they all put their preferred pronouns next to their name, and I don't want to do that. And it's not that I'm transphobic or anything. I feel that that's not really the case. I mean, I've slept with trans women. I've sucked their dicks. I don't really see why, my peers are looking down on me. And, I guess the question is, does this make me transphobic because I don't, use my preferred pronoun on my Zoom title or in my email signature? Thank you. Bye.
I personally, to answer your question, I do not believe this makes you transphobic, that you are not putting your preferred pronoun in your signatures or what have you. What people need to realize is that we are free to express ourselves however we want, as long as it's not literally, physically, I think, hurting anybody. It should be about spreading love. It should be about being able to be who you do, what you want to do without anyone forcing it, right? Like, so you obviously, it seems like you feel pressured to put your preferred pronoun. What if you don't have a preferred pronoun? What if you don't want to show everybody that you don't have a preferred pronoun? Is this what you mean? Because I understand that I don't have a preferred pronoun. Before, when I had a pronoun, it was just the military gave one. Maybe they gave us all one. We were all airmen. That was our preferred pronoun. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm out, I feel like I don't even have one. It doesn't make any sense to have these labels like that. You know what I'm saying? But personally, I don't think you have to show your preferred pronoun because everyone else is doing it. Would you jump off a bridge if all your friends were doing it? If all your friends were jumping off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge too? I would jump off the bridge only if there was red wine. If it was a red wine river. Say that 3 times fast. Red wine river. Red wine river. Red wine river. Fuck, I'm flawless as fuck. I'm fucking lit, bro. I am so fucking sick. I'm a lyricist. Oh my God. Okay, so preferred pronouns. You don't have to put your preferred pronoun just because everyone else is doing it, okay? That's peer pressure, and I don't like that. I don't like conformity. We need to have diverse voices in our world. Then what are we doing? We're just gonna be the same, gonna be this boring state of just like, no, we need to celebrate what we are perceiving as different in our eyes, because it is all the same at the end of the day, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Hello, this is Mitchell Lamar. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. It has been a journey, a whimsical, wacky journey through the brain expression of what I'm thinking this week. And thank you for calling in. Thank you, listeners. Your names will be put into the bucket for the monthly $50 giveaway. You can call as many times as you want, and that's how many times your name will be drawn in the bucket. Hello, so call in, ring, 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 ring. I am here, baby. I am ready to answer your help, okay? That is what I'm here for. I used to be a lifeguard, so I know all about saving lives, okay? And I'm here for that. I'm here to do that. Whether it's you think that your coworkers think you're transphobic, or whether you want advice or comments on nipples. I am here for you, okay? I'm here every week. My name is Mitch Lamar. This is Soul Podcasts. Follow me on all platforms. There's so many, but I'm out there, okay, baby? Calling for your chance to enter a $50 giveaway that I give away every month beginning April 4th. Bye-bye!